welcome back to our first year anniversary of our mukbang channel, which is we are the Munch UK. Leigh, tell them what we have on the menu.
We have our very first ever mukbang repeated. I repeat, we have repeated our very first ever mukbang.
The video is pizza,
Yeah.
and it was pizza on our first video that we ever did for our channel. Now you can go back all the way a year ago today and check it out.
I'll put a little picture in now so you can see what it looked like a year ago if you don't want to go and watch it.
Oh yeah. So on my pizza I have jerk chicken, Cajun chicken, extra cheese, peppers and onions. What do you have, Leigh?
Jerk chicken. Oh, bloody hell. I don't have bloody hell, it's just splitting. Jerk chicken, Cajun chicken, sweet corn. I was thinking I'd get a thumbnail with the cheese pull, but I didn't think right in time. Yeah, so that's what I always have on mine.
So nice. Who else has peppers and onions on there? Leigh doesn't. That's sweet corn.
You don't need all that colourful stuff other than sweet corn and the chicken. Yum yum, scrum scrum. What?
That is lovely. That is so nice. This is our favourite pizza place as well, isn't it? We've tried Pizza Hut, Domino's. No.
Pizza Express. Try them all. They just don't do it as good as our local Four Seasons.
So good. Also, I have. I can get it up. A gherkin. Ooh, yummy.
She always pollutes a dinner with stuff that's just not necessary. Anyways, have any of you been here? Drop it right down there below, in the below bit, and put a smiley face right now in the comments if you've been here since day dot. If you've been here since our very first video, or have you been here a little bit after that? You're new. Welcome if you're new.
And welcome back. If you're not. Guys, if you haven't tried that, try gherkin with pizza.
When we did our first video, because somebody probably watched it up, we literally sat there and said, right, I said to Aim, the first thing I said, right, now what do we do?
Yeah, we did.
We introduced ourselves, or Aim did, and now what are we meant to do?
Because Leigh didn't watch these.
No, so this is all new, it was all new to me then, and it's pretty much all still to us now. I mean, I don't think we're like polished, as you might say, like as in we got it flawless.
Who is though? Who really is polished? Not even like the big ones, not mouth bangers. You know, get it right. And we also have some chips on the side as well.
I think unless you're doing like the ASMR stuff, you can literally with a mukbang, it is just get stuck straight in, ain't it? There's no like precision to it.
And you haven't. You see, it's impossible as well where we live. The sounding.
Sounding.
You know the ASMR thing.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Coke, which is slightly flat as well.
Oh well.
There's a fuck.
So today, I discovered. I mean, you think of bad jobs. I mean, I've had a few bad jobs over the years, but like, what would you say is the worst job in the world to do? In your opinion? I don't mean like being a soldier. That's like one of the most dangerous, worst things you can do. I mean, like on a daily basis, what do you think would be one of your worst possible jobs you could do?
Unblocking the sewer or something.
Yeah, it's pretty bad to be fair. But I discovered today what the worst job in the world is, and I was walking down the road, walking dog.
Are you just gonna grouse me out?
No, I saw this boy. I was like, "Yep, you've got the worst job in the world, mate." And he was happy as Larry. He was like, "Hello, mate. How you doing?" I was like, "All right, mate. How you doing?" And that was it.
Oh, that's nice.
He was friendly and everything. He seemed quite pleased with his job, but I could not do it.
What was it?
So he's basically, you know, for the council, our local council, and you're private if you're in the UK, wherever you are. He's a litter picker.
Oh, not a bad job.
It is, if you consider, he has to go around picking up every bit of litter from everyone. I mean, I thought so that'd be an easy job because I'd just say I picked it up and someone dropped it after I picked it up. But imagine you picking up all this litter, you go to all this effort, these little bloody like pincher things on the long stick, like pinch, pick it up sort of thing. And you see some little sod walking on the road, just dropping litter in front of you.
Oh, God.
I'd lose my rag. I'd go, oi, pick it up. or you're going to lose your fingers. I didn't just pick up all this street stuff for litter for you to go and dump your bloody Walker's crisp packet in that bloody bush, you lazy git.
Do you know what? You know what I hate? You know when you see these people in cars and you're behind them and then they just throw the litter out the window? Why? What is the need? Why don't you just wait till you get home and put it in the bin? No need whatsoever. What is the need to throw
When I was
stuff on the
younger,
floor?
I have done it, I've got to admit, but it is a bit lazy.
But why? Why not just put it in the bin when you get home?
Because I'm sorry, when I was younger, I'm like, when you don't really think about litter being litter, it's just something you can't be bothered to.
My mum and dad would absolutely.
I didn't need to broadcast it to mum and dad. I'd do it when no one was looking.
No. But it is a horrible thing to do, isn't it, when you see somebody throwing litter on the floor? It's like, you know, like all the plastic that goes in the sea and it hurts all the sea animals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not nice to see. It's not nice to see that in the sea. I used to live rather by a canal when I was a kid, and you'd walk down by the canal. And I ain't kidding you. They'd have trolleys in there. There'd be bikes in there. I just a random bike. Oh, my bike's knackered. I got nowhere to take it. I ain't taking down the tip. Oh no, let's lob it in the canal. The ducks will have a little ride around on it later on. Then bang it, I've ordered some people then.
I've never really understood the logic of that.
That reason.
Throw it in the bloody canal.
Because, you know, you can't really...
You could realistically put it out with the scrap lamp or take it down the tip.
Some people are lazy.
I mean, you could even ride it down the tip.
Well, not if it's knackered.
Yeah, I suppose. Still though, it's still bad. Like for the environment and stuff.
Ain't good, kid.
Bin it. Can you believe it's been a whole year since we started this?
I know we've been saying that already.
But isn't it nice, all the people that we've met along the way and spoke to and had conversations with and on our lives. Thank you so much that each and every one of you has actually been a part of it and who has joined us as well after our year. During our year, sorry. We so appreciate you guys.
It makes you wonder where we'll be in 10 years, doesn't it, really? I don't mean the size of the channel, but in general as people. Like, if I told
Things changed, didn't they?
Yeah. If you go back a few years, actually about 120 years, I was working this out yesterday. I was out and about, listening to a podcast in my headphones. I was walking a dog. There's like the Tesla cars, like these electronic cars that Elon Musk made. They're already making like new ones, like the old ones are now old news. But they can actually, and it's apparently very safe to do, though I don't think I'd trust it to do this, put it into auto drive, and the car will just drive itself. And it knows how fast to go, it knows when there's a car oncoming, it knows the route to take. And apparently it's safer than driving yourself. And I thought, when my great-great-grandparents were born, everything's going like staged at like 30 years. Like an average lifespan, when you have kids, is on like 30 years. Like we should have had kids when we're 30, realistically, a lot of people are. So, do you think, when our great-grandparents were born, like 1900s?
My nan was born, I think, 1929.
Her mum, her granddad, her dad.
Oh, her mum or dad.
Like, they just used back then horse and cart. Why not 30 years? When your nan was born, they were using like 2 mile an hour cars, which you had to pedal with your feet.
Like Downton Abbey. No, there was, you know.
Oh, I figured they'd probably just use the pedal with their feet.
No.
Why not on 30
Not
years?
in Bugsy Malone.
So now you're in the 1960s, I mean, like 30 years later. And they got like three-wheel cars.
Reliant Robbins.
Why not on 30 years? So 1990s, when we were round about born, 5 years later.
Ford Mondeo.
Can you believe it? Because I wrote this down so I don't forget. I wrote down Ford Mondeo in 1990. That's my car for the 1990s. Wind it on to now. You got...
Oh, the Sierra.
Yeah, Sierra Leone. That's a country.
Christ.
Wind it on to now. You got self-driving cars. So 30 years from today, kids, or like adults rather, will be on flying carpets. That's how the speed
They've
we're moving
already
at.
said, haven't they? Like, in years to come, there will be flying machines. I mean, obviously, it might be not flying cars, but probably cars. I mean, but cars can go in the sea now, can't they? You know.
Well, there'll be flying cars. We save on the traffic.
I was going to say it might be, instead of a flying car, it might be like a
flying carpet,
like a machine that just takes off, not like a helicopter, but with wheels. It's not called a car. It's maybe called a something. Like you can just sit on your driveway, get in, turn the ignition on,
like propellers,
or press a button, or even say move. And not even propellers, like just go, just lift up and go. But then when you need to just wheel somewhere, just like round the bend, you could just.
I think helicopters and stuff are like the way forward. I think they'll be cheaper in the future. Where like taxis, you got a helicopter as the taxi, so that'll be like a helicopter spot, not a pad, like with loads of helicopters in the middle of the town centre. You walk along, jump in the helicopter. Take me to so-and-so, 2 miles down the road. There you go, done. Save on the congestion, because all these people having like 22 kids and counting, all them idiots, oh yeah, I've not got enough, I've only got 18 kids, I need a few more. If all them 22 kids have another 10 kids each, or let's say 4 kids each, which is normal, you got a lot of kids in the world, a lot more people.
A lot of that family doesn't, them kids don't want a big family.
Yeah, but they start early. A couple of their kids already have kids, and they're already, what, 16, 17? 18, sorry. So, you know, they are obviously following in their mum and dad's footsteps. I'm not knocking them on people in general who have a lot of children.
I was going to say, how's this gone from flying cars to the Radford family?
Means is more... I didn't mention the Radford family. I said people who have a lot of kids.
You said 18 kids and counting, that show. That's who it is.
Well, either way, the more kids you have, the more people there is in the world, the more people there is in the world, the more cars there is. And then the more cars there is, less room on the road. So get an helicopter taxi. And I think that's the way forward. Or a flying carpet, which you just roll up, stick in your backpack, done with. When you want to go somewhere, get out your backpack, roll it out, like in Aladdin, and just fly off to your next destination.
That'll be old school though, Leigh. Then, flying carpets will be just looked upon as, oh god, it's the old doormat.
But you're not choosing a bloody machine that just flies up in the air.
I don't think there'll be helicopters or cars calling it a flying car. I think that you'll have some sort of thing called the flibbity-gibbet perhaps on the driveway, and you'll get in the flibbity-gibbet and press the button and you're off, and then you can go in the sea, you can go on land, you can fly, you can get through air traffic control. All right, Leigh's over the way there, flying across the sea. Don't even need a jumbo jet.
I'm not too sure if flibbity-gibbet is going to catch on with that name.
Flibbity-gibbet.
Might need to make it a bit more like brand aware, like a bit more catchy. Like Apple is very popular because it's called the Apple. Apple phone and stuff. Maybe call it like Pear. That's catchy.
No, it'll probably be something along the lines of, well, if you're a 3-car family and it's Elon Musk, it'll be the 3 Musketeers.
Could be. Well, actually rhymes on, doesn't it?
Like, the Muscon. Come and get the Muscon now for $10,999,999,999.
Yes, just take out a loan for $10,999,999,999.
And I really get angry with this. When you pull a pizza off,
so it comes off.
And then you're just left with the bread, which isn't my...
So like it falls off.
I just want the topping, and I hate it when the cheese goes like this. It gets all hard. Disappointing. Nothing worse than solidified cheese.
Wow. Reheat the bugger.
I will be you.
It's inevitable that we will be eventually. Like we could be doing a mukbang from space in a few years. They're moving that quick these days. Let's have that bloody burnt pizza. God. They are moving that quick these days. That I mean, he's already sent off like a pig or something to space, hasn't he? Elon Musk. I don't know. He's done something weird. He's already building, like, making plans for restaurants and McDonald's on Mars. He's right on it. He's got the right idea, he has. But he's actually scared. I heard this say, scared stiff. This is Elon Musk, the bloke who made the Tesla car and who's going to build that spaceships to take us all to the moon. He is scared stiff of AI. Like, a robot.
Yeah, I'm me.
Like in iRobot.
But doesn't he want to do them computer things?
Yeah, he wants to stick things in your brain, but don't want to build a robot and have it gain its own self-consciousness where it makes the decision to like exterminate us all. Because I think he's watched too many films. If it's possible to get to the moon back in the 60s, I'm sure that's already happening.
Well, they do have robots, but could you imagine if we did start, like, getting around sort of knowledge and things, like, because robots are meant to be, like, super intelligent.
You can't stop it. You can't stop it. You can think of some things but not other things. So you're not allowed to be that intelligent. It wouldn't stop you now.
Oh my God, can you imagine if robots took over the world?
We'd be screwed. We'd be their slaves.
Yeah, because you imagine they're probably going to get resentful, aren't they? In the respect that say you bought a robot and you had one in the house and, you know, it was doing all your cleaning, it was doing all the DIY and it was doing all this and the other. And that robot thought to itself one day, well, hang on, I've got the power to basically do what the hell I want. I've got all this intelligence and all that. I'm basically going to stop this and I'm going to take control.
It could do, probably. Because you've got to imagine, they are going to be way more intelligent than us, a robot. They have to be. Because otherwise, how would they know to do all this, like the washing, the cleaning, decorating?
I think what it'll be, in time to come, is like when you have robots and humans walking down the road together. You know, it'll be a thing where
hand in hand.
They'll go and do your shopping for you, but it won't be like a shopping centre. It'll be like a click and collect everywhere type of thing, just boxes, and you just grab your things. But apparently, in real long-term envisions of people, food won't even be there. It'll be like, well, let's just say this piece of tablet is a full roast dinner, and off you go. Yeah, I said that, like this piece of sweet corn, take that. There'll be like a tablet for like a different meal. So there won't be like a Big Mac
so
burger.
You take the tablet, I got you.
They'll be like, okay, so you take that, and that is equivalent to your...
To a meal.
Yeah.
Fills you up just like that.
And that's what they reckon, like long envisionment, apparently.
Yeah, that's right.
And you'll be full, but you won't have the experience of eating.
Having to eat a stack of food. There's things going on that we don't even know about. They do know if you look into it. I had a word with my mate Bert off the markets the other day, and Bert said, Leigh, do you know in China, and this is no word of a lie, apparently they do this in China at the minute, they've already started DNA manipulation, which is basically where you can pick and choose. I mean, they want to do it in the future over in this country, in America, but in China they've already started, got a head start on everyone else. You can pick and choose like the colour of your children's eyes, the sex of the baby, and they can do all this.
Well, they do that now anyway.
Yeah, but they can do it proper. Over here, we're just like, toying around with it at the minute. Over there, they can do it full on. We're like, so you want your baby to be like 6 foot tall when it's X amount of years old?
Oh, I was going to say, I know they do that all over the world. Well,
Certainly.
In America, you can go and choose a sex of your baby.
But in China, if you got the money and the know-how, it's full on like you can get anything done.
What do you think, guys? This is a good stopping point and asking right now in the comments. You tell us what you think about that. So, would you want to be able to choose and pick and choose? Like, it's like The Sims, isn't it? You ever played The Sims where you get to choose the colour of their eyes, the weight, the hair colour, the big the nose, how small the mouth, how big the lips, the intelligence, their hobbies? Would you do that and sit with your partner and think, right, hang on, let's make a checklist. 5'7", brown hair, blue eyes, blonde hair, lips size, ears, no ear. Would you do that if you could? And there ain't no judgment. I'm just asking, like.
Everyone to their own.
I wouldn't.
The problem is, I think, in this day and age, what I've noticed through social media, and I'm telling you in the past, a big thing is these days, I'll never know because I don't plan on any more kids, the baby reveal thing. Well, couples reveal, I'm having a boy, and like they'll shoot a gun and like a balloon pops out or some shit.
Blue or pink. I love that, it's cool.
But imagine if they've gone to one of these like clinics in wherever it might be by then, where you can pick and choose what happens. It'd go on for ages. They'd be like one balloon. It's a boy. Like, wait, no, you can't go in there yet, Pete and Dawn. Hang on. Blow another balloon. He's going to be 6'4". And let's give you a long list. He's going to work for Mac. He's going to love Patricia when he's 30. Hila's going to hate oranges. And there's like, you can't go anywhere until we've revealed everything we know about our baby because we paid a lot of money for this and we picked everything he's going to do for the rest of his life.
Do you know what? That's a really good point.
Babies will never have free choice ever again.
And then you've got to think about the child, haven't you? When like the child grows up, is that child going to, when it discovers that you can choose all this stuff, is it going to be like, well, why did you do that for me? When actually I would rather be this race, this height, this weight, this all this, and you will not be able to well, you'd probably be able to rectify it though, wouldn't you?
I mean, the thing is, when they do get to that, like that, some
me.
babies are angry now. I think it's like 1 year old, like, what the hell are you calling me Rufus for? I don't like a Rufus. I want to be called Billy Bob. So you imagine when you get to like 30, and they're like, right, I don't like my name, I don't like my height, I don't like my race.
You can change your name, you can change your weight, you can even change, I guess you can have your skin change colour, I think now.
I don't know about that one. You can have it like bleach, can't you? But I don't know if it like goes through.
I think Nicki Minaj had I think she went slightly lighter than what she was.
I don't know. Tell you who is in trouble.
I'm going to have to check that out.
You're watching this couple of days after we've recorded, guys, because we had to record early. But, celebrities, when they think like, oh, I'm above the law will bend for me. Not that she'd bend over, but like Rita Ora the other day said to some a restaurant it was. Obviously, everything's locked up in the UK. Says, hello.
About 30th birthday.
All right, Deirdre, in the restaurant.
Did...
Can you please open your restaurant if I give you $5,000? Shh, keep it on the down low. Restaurant like, yeah, right, Rita. Get it $5,000, love.
Really?
Rita hands over the $5,000. Fuck off. Oh, F off. You're not opening our restaurant for you, love. We're going to call the police now and the paparazzi. And she offered him $5,000 to open the restaurant for a party.
Oh, yeah. She had her skin whitening.
Oh, well.
So this is a picture of...
I'd like to have my skin sort of like a tan put in.
Before and after.
Oh, flipping heck. I'm sure that's a bit of a difference, isn't it? A few shades lighter. Christ on a bike. Imagine if you didn't tell your mates though, and like you turn back up the next day. Hey girls, how you doing? Like,
I like that.
They're like, do we know you? Yeah, it's me. And they're like, we don't know who you are.
But to be honest, I don't see what's wrong with cosmetic surgery as long as it suits you. Not suits you as in physically suits you, as in if it's what you want to do, then who cares what anyone else has to say?
Mm.
I'm very much a believer in that. Like, if you want your boobs the size of a house...
I do. Mine.
If you want, like, butt implants, even though I think they're slightly dangerous, I don't need them. Even if you, like, you know, you want your Jordan, your face, your arms, and all that, why not? Just do it, but as long as it's safe and secure and you're okay in your own thing, do it. I would like my lips bleached a bit.
I think some people take it too far. I was watching, bloody hell, Jordan, Katie Price and me last night with Harvey Moots called. Such a shame, 'cause I haven't really seen much about her son, and that was a real shame to see him.
Some people are just bullies.
It was all about her son and like getting him into college or further education, and it was a shame to see him like so unwell. But the state of her face, oh my god!
But that's
why is it? No, because
she's
she has
obviously...
made mistakes, hasn't she, with it?
As long as she's happy, who gives a damn? Don't matter, does it, what other people think? It just doesn't. At the end of the day, as long as you're happy in your shell, so to speak.
I don't live in a bloody shell. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying, Leigh?
You finished then?
Yeah, I don't want any more.
Oh, it's just me then.
I can't eat a whole half a pizza. I know I'm big, but I can't do that in one go. I just can't.
You did order a bigger
Guys,
pizza. It's a bit burnt on the edge. But it's
how
fine.
on earth can you eat 2 of those? It's just, and I've had chips and I don't want any more
We
chips.
ordered an extra large pizza today because we've shown it
Plus
around to you.
I've left all the bread bits because I can't eat the crust. It doesn't matter. I've eaten what I want. Look, I'll have another bit of chicken.
Oh yeah. I think you must have tricked me and married me on.
Why?
You married me with no money to my name. And now you could divorce
Yeah,
us.
you had all my money.
You could divorce
I
me.
know, you still owe me 500
Will you
quid.
shut up about that?
I'll write everything down.
Do you know how much money I've given you over the years?
No,
Oh,
you
I
haven't.
have. Oh, I have.
You haven't.
Oh, I have.
You owe me money, still you do.
Anyway, mouth.
No, I'm being honest.
The bloke who owns Amazon.
do?
The bloke who owns Amazon, Jeff Bezos, he got a divorce. I don't know if it's recently. It must have been in the last year or two. Joe's missus got 300 and odd billion. And he didn't even make a dent in his pocket.
Well,
300 odd billion.
that's all right.
I doubt she was there at the Amazon warehouse helping him get set up in the morning.
Hey, do you know what would be funny though?
300 odd billion.
So she's divorced him.
Yeah.
You know, what about, she's like, a new chap. Oh, all right, Jason, hiya. Should we just get on Amazon? What a kick in the teeth for him if it showed up. Oh, Barbara, whatever her name is.
Yeah,
Just,
Jeff was married to Barbara. That's the
yeah,
one.
and then he's like, cheeky cow, look at her ordering off my company.
300 odd
Everyone
billion.
orders off Amazon, don't they? It's like, well, not quite a lot of people do.
I can't imagine as many. If you ever want to order anything, you get it on Amazon, that's for certain.
So, guys, are you going to join me for my lockdown birthday, which is on the 7th of March? I don't think we're going to be at a lockdown by then. So, we're going to have a lockdown birthday.
I'll tell you what we're not going to be doing ever again. Going to the cinema. Literally, cinemas are done.
Are they?
Because obviously all this going on, COVID and stuff. They can't afford to stay open. They're still open now.
There will be coming back.
Movie companies, though, are now finding it dirt cheap. So, like, forget putting it out through a cinema where no one's going to turn up.
Pay more on the telly, don't you, I suppose?
You pay more to watch it, but then again, like, why would we ever go to the cinema again and sit there and sticky seats when your feet are getting stuck to the
Leigh,
floor?
I'm telling you now, you know our cinema?
Yeah.
It is like a damn robot. It's
that's
not
how
like
I went,
it
it
used to
wasn't.
be. Our cinema now, it's like a huge cinema, Cineworld, but it's massive. And it's like movable seats, air flowing in your face. You can have beds in there. It's crazy.
I'll take our bed then.
It's not like it used to be. Do you remember at the beginning it would be like ba 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 ba?
I miss it when I was a kid.
You know, but yet you couldn't do it when you was older because of your eyes.
Yeah,
Could
but
you?
I miss it when I was a kid going to the cinema. Our one, when I was a kid, had big red curtains. They'd open up and the trailer, all these adverts would come on for forever and ever. Do me Eddie.
Forever
And then they'd shut. And then they'd open. And then some music would start. And then you get the trailers. And then they'd shut.
Oh no, ours wouldn't do that.
Stop bloody shutting and get the film going.
As soon as ours opened, that's it. You'd have your trailer and then you'd have your film.
Trailers are the best though. You'd see so many good films you want to watch like 2 years later.
I remember I went to go and see Batman Returns in the cinema. And I was only 7, but it was a 12. And we walked in, my whole family, and my uncle held my hand. I went, Glenn, don't hold my hand. They're not going to think I'm 12. Let me in though. It was different back then though. You could do things more like that. They're very, got to be very careful, haven't they, with ages and stuff these days. It's like games.
I don't know, I think it was strict when we were kids.
No, they weren't. They were stricter, I think, when you're older.
Oh, I tried to get into see like one of the Freddy Krueger films when I was 5. Wouldn't let me in. I was scared shitless. Scared
Did you know? Guys, anyone...
Guys.
I want to say... From the age of, 25 up...
What
maybe 28 up. Freddy Krueger, when you was a kid.
28.
The ages now of people 28 and up would have remembered what it felt like.
Oh, yeah, the early
know?
ones, yeah.
That's what I'm on. Can I have
Kids these days, they're not scared. I mean, when you got Tweenies and Teletubbies and SpongeBob, a bloody man with claws on it, knives on his fingers, ain't going to scare you. You got a sponge that lives under the sea. He talks to a crab called Patrick. He's got a mate who's a squid. And that is
Squidward.
it's way more scary than Freddy Sodding Krueger coming at you in your nightmares.
Hang on. No, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
Squid Patrick is...
What?
He's not a crab, he's like a pink thing.
He meant to be a crab, ain't?
No, he's not. No, he's
He's meant to be a
not.
starfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a star.
That is scary in itself.
And then you've got Mr. Crab who works in the restaurant where SpongeBob works.
Yeah, and then you got a bloody rabbit. How the hell, what's she doing under
It's
the
a
sea? I don't know.
squirrel with a... It's a squirrel.
How the hell's a squirrel swim under the sea?
She's got a glass bowl on her head so she can breathe.
See, I'm learning new things every day. I missed all this because Tia was 4 when I met her.
No, she likes SpongeBob till she was about 15.
But I just leave her to watch it. I just walk out the room.
Lives in a pineapple under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Well, by the time they get to teenage, these kids ain't scared of anything after watching that. Like, give me Child's Play, give me Freddy Krueger, I don't care.
Chucky never scared me in the slightest. Never had. I actually think he's a cool little dude. Chucky would be the one little thing I'd say, do you want to just chill and watch a movie? And he'd be like, Doing that
Try
face.
being 6 though, having your Sunday dinner, being made to eat the bloody veg and you don't want to, you want to give it to the cat. And you want to say, no, you're not moving till you eat it. Oh, mother, whatever. And I ate a bit of veg. And then I go in the living room. Right, Dad, what's on TV? Some little dog. Oh, this looks like fun, Dad. It's like the first Toy Story. Sit down and watch it, Leigh. 6 years old. Scarred me for life. And I was scared to look at my teddy bears when I went to bed
I
that
watched
night.
this film when I was young, and it was like
Puppet Master.
no, it was like these dolls, like these porcelain dolls, and they was there. So they was on the shelf, and then all of a sudden they just sort of look like that, and they go.
I don't know about that. Puppet Master was a bit like
Oh.
Toy Soldiers, but it was like a more violent one.
No, I couldn't deal with that. Honestly, like witches or hang on, get away, little tiny fly, look.
Bugger off away from my pizza.
Excuse me. I can't abide that sort of nonsense. It's over there,
It's
look.
alright.
I can't abide things like that, flies. Little thing, I don't care how small they
I
are.
thought it was
No,
all about witches and stuff.
no, but like, so you've got like witches, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. I'm terrified now of Michael Myers. I cannot cope with the man. He frightens the life out of me. But like, I was always scared of Hocus Pocus. That terrified me. I still don't like it now. But Freddy Krueger was the one, wasn't he?
Yeah, when we were kids, Freddy Krueger. I went for like Halloween. I enjoyed them and Friday 13th.
Never watched.
It
You
was
never watched
It.
Freddy?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I watched them all. Well, It. So
Yeah, the
Pennywise.
original It. You want to look, honestly, the original It scared me to death.
Yeah, my mates were all older than me, like my neighbours and stuff. And they're like, let's watch this. And like, Jill, like my mum, can Leigh stay up and watch this? Can I, Mum? Didn't know what I was letting myself in for. They'd torture me and say, right. I said, is it done now? It's one of the Freddy Krueger films. They have like 3 or 4 in video. We got to the end of one and I said, okay, we're done now. Can we just leave it now? Can we turn it off and put something else on, like Michael Jackson? No, we've got to watch the next one.
That song, isn't it? So, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. I was just like,
3, 4,
and there was-
you better knock your...
Lock.
Not knock your door.
knock your door. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell.
Anyway.
Imagine that. Fred, give us a knock, mate, when you want to come play out.
I love Freddy Krueger. It's really cool.
Yeah, he's funny now with his when he walks down the
think
street
they
like
should do
that.
like
I've got a
a
few
new
claws on.
remake.
Thank. These are Primark, £1 found them in the drawer. But isn't it funny when he's got his arms in that film and he's just like nuts?
I don't remember that bit.
And he's like,
I like the Dream Warriors one, where it's like all these.
oh,
like,
and he controls the dreams and
I mean, he
well,
does
he
that
does
in
that anyway.
everyone.
But like,
there's one like there's like a black kid, I think. He's got like he dreams that he can. There's a girl that's got Mohican or something, and she dreams like she can handle knives, and she's there thinking she's all tough. And she's got these knives, and she starts like trying to cut him. So one where he comes, they're all like psychiatric hospital, I think, and he comes through the TV in that one. To
I
get
don't
to
know, but I like Freddy v Jason. That's funny.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Yeah,
I really like Freddy v Jason. I love Jason Voorhees in that, like when he's like.
Yeah, but I think it ruins it how they make it. Oh, Jason's now the good guy. Yeah, so we've got all cheer for Jason.
But no, he's not the good guy. He ain't. He don't care about you.
Well, we all want him to survive at the end and kill Freddy.
Yeah, it is weird that Jason's there, like.
And Alien versus Predator. Predators are the bad ones, and aliens are the good ones. You all want Alien, who go around killing everyone in the films, to survive.
I think Predator looks cool. It just.
Yeah, Predator. Not that. Arnold Schwarzenegger was brave back in the day.
Why does he play?
In Predator.
Oh yeah.
The main bloody one.
I forgot he was in that. You know.
Where's
So I was
it will
thinking
be-
of the recent Predator. You know, like the more recent.
Oh yeah, a bit poo then. Where's it will be in a year from now, Our 2-year anniversary, I think we'll be doing.
Sitting here having another pizza, probably.
I don't think we'll be in this house. I think a year from now, we'll be somewhere else.
Might be on Mars, according to Elon Musk. Who knows? But also, we just want to end this now because we've got things to do. But I do want to say, and I'll repeat it again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much from our day 1ers to the day 40ers, from wherever you picked up this channel from. We just so appreciate every single one of you for being on our channel and supporting us, because I know it's cliche to say we're a family. We are, though. We all have a really good time in the comments. We all have a really good time on the lives on the weekend, which is something we started to do so that basically you guys would have something, whilst all these bloody things going around, something to give you something to do as well as us. And we just really, really am appreciative, whether you joined us yesterday or a year ago. Thank you so much at the bottom of our hearts, and we love you very, very much.
Cheers, everyone.
You want to say a little message to them?
I've got a mouthful of chip at the minute. I've got nothing to drink it down with. Thank you everyone for all your support on the channel. We've loved every minute of it. There's been some ups and downs. Like lighting, irritated the crap out of me at times.
A few nutters along the way.
Yeah, a few nutters. A few videos which have gone a bit skewy, where like, the microphone hasn't picked up the sound or the camera didn't really turn on. But you live and learn, and we have lived and learned. We've tried out new foods, which we never would have tried. And we enjoyed ourselves. And long may it continue. We did not expect to get to over 2,500 within a year. If you go and check out like the about bit up here, wherever it is on our homepage, it'll say the channel started before, probably about a year before. But our actual first ever mukbang was on the 6th of February.
Yeah.
And that's why this is out today. And
because before that, we did like an ASMR channel.
Yeah, but only like 100 odd subs.
Yeah, but it was still fun. But because you got to remember, we got dogs, I got people, my mum living here, Tia here. It's a big house, it's on the main road. It's like too much noise. I know Leigh has his channel. Go and check his channel out as well. What's it called, Leigh? Ollie's World. Ollie's ASMR
no, I forget the ASMR.
If you like football.
If you like football, I've got a football channel for you. Ask me in the comments what it is.
No, but anyway, you know, we didn't realise that this would take off. I literally just said to Leigh one day, should we do it for a bit of fun? Just for something to do, because obviously it was a really, really crap time then. We was all locked down, as we are now. And we're back doing our same first ever mukbang from the same shop. And I'm guaranteeing it's the same stuff on it. Cajun chicken, jerk chicken, extra cheese.
At the time, you wouldn't have had the onions and peppers.
No.
I think we just got one pizza then.
That would have been this one right here.
Yeah, the one I had.
Your one. So
we'd have had a large one of those between us.
Cajun chicken, jerk chicken, extra cheese and sweet corn. And I'm not kidding you guys, it's one of the nicest pizzas we've ever had. And it's not even mainstream, is it?
Nope, not at all.
Anyway, guys, remember to be kind, remember to be nice, comment, share, like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell and press the all button so you don't miss any future videos. Check out our Instagram, check out our Munchies Delight vlog channel, check out our TikTok. There's nothing really on there, but it's still there all the same. And please, 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 give us a thumbs up. Join us, stay with us, support us. We love you so, so, so much. And that's all I have to say today, because it's Friday. And Friday will mean one thing only. It's probably not coming out Friday. It's coming out
Saturday. We're
Saturday.
recording this yesterday. And you're watching it today. So it's just recorded one day early.
But it's not our
It's going out 1 year. It's going out 1 day earlier. It's going out tomorrow. This is.
Alright, well.
It's the 6th tomorrow, you daft. It's the 5th today.
Yeah. It can only mean one thing though. It means lives. So this is why it's a bit of a rush job. We are going live today and tomorrow. Or yesterday and today.
Yes,
anyway, guys, love you lots. Come down the pub tonight. Tonight, come to the pub.
Get that pub. What the hell are you waiting for? Later.
See you out, guys.